Hello students and welcome back to bankexamstudy.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh. Students, State Bank of India has released notification for circle based officer and there are 2600 vacancies. Plus there are additional 364 backlog vacancies. So there are total 2964 vacancies, right? 2600 plus 364 backlog vacancies are there. Today we are going to discuss the notification in detail. We are going to discuss the notification, important dates, eligibility criteria, the selection process, and then the online test pattern, the syllabus, the final selection criteria, and then we are going to discuss the SBI CBO course that the team bank exams today has launched. Let's start with the important dates. What are the important dates? From 9th of May, you can apply for the exam. 29th of May is the last date to apply. The exam is going to be held in the month of July. Okay. And there are total 2600 plus 364 vacancies. And if your age is between 21 to 30 years old, you are eligible. 30 years as on 30th of April 2025, you are eligible for the exam. So relaxations are there for the SC, ST, OBC, PWBD category candidates. Age relaxation is there. 5 years for SC, ST, 3 years for OBC, and so on, right? The qualification required is graduation in any discipline from a recognized university or any equivalent qualification recognized by the central government, including the integrated dual degree, right? So if you are a CA, CWA, and you have professional qualifications such as medical, engineering, chartered accountant, cost accountant, you are also eligible, right? And you need 2 years of work experience post essential qualification, academic qualification. After graduation, you have 2 years of work experience as an officer in a scheduled commercial bank, right? Or an RRB. So if you are working in a subsidiary of a commercial bank, you are not eligible. If you are working on off roles, you are not eligible. If you are a contractual employee, you are not eligible, right? So that's the thing. And please read this. In case the job profile does not match substantially or is different from the job profile of scale 1 journalist officer of SBI, you will be disqualified. आपकी जो अभी की job profile है वो match करनी चाहिए SBI के साथ, right? Now, the knowledge of local language is essential. It is important. It is mandatory. So जो भी circle पे आप apply कर रहे हो, you need to have knowledge of local language. You must have cleared the local language in your 10th or 12th. If you have not done that, you need to clear an exam, right? अगर आप हिंदी पढ़ रहे हो तो हिंदी आपने 10th और 12th में हिंदी क्लियर करी होनी चाहिए. Otherwise आपको एक एग्जाम देना पड़ेगा. And if you fail that exam, you won't get your joining letter. There's a probation of 6 months, right? And there is a pay scale of 48,480 per month. So in the selection process, there is an online test. In the online test, followed by proper interviews, right? Screening test and interviews. So in the online test consists of 120 marks of online test followed by descriptive test of 50 marks. So we are going to discuss the online exam pattern in the next slides. The duration of the objective test is 2 hours. It consists of 4 sections of total 120 marks. The descriptive test, it's of 30 minutes and you need to write an essay and a letter. And it is of 50 marks. So, and there is no penalty for wrong answer. There is no penalty for wrong answer in the objective test. And there is no sectional cutoff. There is no sectional cutoff and there is no negative marking, right? Please remember that. Online application and documents of the candidates, there will be proper screening of the documents, right, of the candidates, and candidates can be rejected at this level. Then it would be followed by interview. Interview would be of 50 marks and the final selection would be based upon online exam and interview. Weightage of online exam is 75%, weightage of interview is 25%, right? So whatever you are scoring in the online exam, that would be converted to 75 marks. So this is the exam pattern: English language, banking knowledge, general awareness and economy, and then the computer aptitude. In the computer aptitude section, questions from reasoning are asked. Generally, that's what happens. Reasoning के questions ही आते हैं, computer aptitude वैसे लिखा है. So let's start with the English. Although there is sectional timing, but there is no sectional cutoff, right? So there will be 30 questions in English language, 40 questions in banking, 30 in general awareness, and 20 in the reasoning ability. Total 120 questions in 2 hours you need to answer. And then in the English descriptive paper, you need to write an essay and a letter, 2 questions, and you need to do that within 30 minutes. And there are 50 marks for that. For English language, reading comprehensions are there, para jumbles, para completions, vocabulary, error spotting, sentence improvement, close test, and rearrangement of sentences is there. For the banking knowledge, you start with the banking reforms, regulatory bodies in India, international banking, latest circulars of RBI, last 6 months of circulars of RBI and SEBI, latest updates in the financial and capital market, banking and the financial terms, priority sector lending, NPA, SARFAESI Act, IBC, IRAC norms, export credit, RBI's monetary policy, capital market, money market instruments, commercial banking, any merger and acquisition or any news in the banking industry, credit rating agencies in India, payment options, banking regulation act, very important laws, RBI Act, Negotiable Instruments Act, Coinage Act, very, very important. And the one of the most important topic that is missing here is government schemes. You need to cover all the government schemes. There are hardly like all the central government schemes like Mudra, PMEGP, CGT, MSE. You need to cover that. So government schemes are very, very important. In the general awareness, economy, current affairs for last 6 months, list of obituaries, recently appointed brand ambassadors, GK Digest, cabinet ministers, renamed government schemes, cities, airports, Indian financial system, financial market instruments, reports and indices, important committees, foreign investment and trade, growth numbers by various organizations, union budget, recent mergers and MOUs, heads of various financial institutions, mutual funds, Basel norms. Basel norms actually part of banking, but it's covered here. Regulatory organizations, joint military exercises, list of summits and conferences, India's rank in different indices, and list of appointments. Followed by important days with themes, MOUs, sports events, and then awards and honors, right? In the computer aptitude, most of the questions would be from reasoning ability, machine input output, inequalities, syllogism, puzzles and setting arrangement, order and ranking, setting arrangement, statement and assumptions, statement and conclusion, coding, decoding, cause and effect, statements and arguments, Venn diagrams, blood relation, and direction sense test. And this is the syllabus for the online test. In the English language, letter writing hogi and essay writing hogi. And I'll be discussing what kind of essays and letter would be asked, and detail में आपके साथ discuss करेंगे. Letter writing का pattern recently मैंने करा भी था. I'll be sharing that with you tomorrow. किस तरह से आपको तैयारी करनी चाहिए, अभी से तैयारी शुरू कर लीजिए डिस्क्रिप्टिव पेपर की. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स दे लैग बिहाइंड बिकॉज ऑफ द वो पीछे रह जाते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द डिस्क्रिप्टिव पेपर. वो ऐसे इतना अच्छा नहीं लिख पाते, लेटर राइटिंग का फॉर्मेट फॉलो नहीं करते, दैट इज़ वाई उनका नहीं हो पाता है. So SBI CBO 2025 course is already available on bankexamstudy.com. We have started it and we are covering the entire syllabus with the help of video classes, notes, quizzes and the test series. Link to join the course is available in the description. Please check the description and join the course. And that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye. This is my WhatsApp number. Please ask your doubts here and we are going to answer all your doubts. So list of our successful students in the past, all these students, they took our courses in the past and they cracked their respective exams. And I'm really, really happy for them. And you can be one of them in the future. And yes, you will be one of them in the future. If there is any doubt in your mind, please ask your doubts and write a review for Bank Exams Today on Google Play Store. That's really, really important for us. And that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. If there is any doubt in your mind, please ask your doubts in the comment section and I'm going to answer all your doubts. That's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.